Today, I want to tell you why you're not reaching your goals, why you're not rich, and why you're not living the life that you want to ultimately be living. I was stuck for a long time and I couldn't figure it out. Why wasn't I getting to where I want in life? That's what I want to talk about today. Is I want to tell you why you're stuck, and I want to tell you a simple solution you can use to get unstuck here. It's a technique that I work with a lot of my coaching clients on. So the very first thing is that we got to address what the issue is. Where you're at right now, probably, you don't know what step to take next. You have sort of this vision of what you want to become. You want to be rich. You want to do the whole F.I.R.E. thing and retire young. Maybe you want to get a hot girlfriend or whatever it is. You want to start dating, or maybe you want to get in shape, or maybe it's all those things. You want the success that you want in life, but you don't know what is the next step to take. So you feel stuck. Fine. Let me tell you what you need to do. The very first thing that you need to do if you're going to get unstuck is you need a very, very clearly defined goal. Clarity equals confidence. So what do I mean by this? Let me give you an example. Let's say that you're like, I want to get in shape, man. I want to get fit. That is a very bad goal. It's not good. Why? Because what does that mean? It's not very specific. It's not very clear. When we talk about SMART goals, I'm sure you've heard about that. It's the key to getting unstuck. Because the problem with saying I want to get fit or I want to get in shape is that, well, what do? Do you start dieting? Do you get on a specific diet program? Do you go to the gym? Do you start running? What most people do when they say I want to get in shape, well, I'll start by eating healthy. Again, not very specific. So what happens then is what's the definition of healthy? I just made some rules for my household. I don't really talk about it very much, but I have a daughter. She's 11 years old. And they're specific, okay? It's 2 pages long because they're specific. Because it's not just about clean your room. It's well, what does it mean? It means that the bed is made. It means that everything is put away. There's nothing on the floor. It's you have to think about you're a little kid. You have to specify exactly what is the goal. So when you say, hey, I want to get in shape, I don't know what that means. What does eating healthy mean? You need to know what foods. You need to know specifically. So the problem is not being specific about it. So now let's say that I have a goal. Let's say that I say, hey, John, my goal is that I want to lose 5 pounds and I want to do this in 4 weeks. Now we have something to work with. I just want you to think about it. If you had to lose 5 pounds in 4 weeks, what would you do? What would your next step be? You could probably figure it out. You'd probably be I should probably get on a diet plan, count my calories, maybe track my calories and try to make a deficit. And you could calculate how many calories your deficit needs to be. And you'd be I should have an error margin. So I should calculate the deficit that would make me lose 7 pounds in 4 weeks. And then you could work from there and you could build a system. And you could say, I could burn some extra calories if I ran. So you could start building out the steps of what to do in order to achieve that goal. But if your goal is to get fit, good luck. So it's the same thing with everything in your life. If you want to become financially free, you need to have a goal. The whole FIRE movement, it's not just people that are I want FIRE. You can want FIRE all you want, but what is your goal? That's not specific enough. So you need to have a very, very specific goal. If it's in your business, what is the thing you're trying to achieve? If you have a specific goal, then you can start to break it down. So if you're stuck right now, the very next step you need to do is come up with exactly what are you trying to do? What do you want to accomplish? Make it a short-term goal. Make it something that is graspable, that you can understand, that you can believe that you can accomplish. And then from there, you'll be able to figure out the steps to take. Does that make sense? Now, if you want some help with doing this, because I know this stuff is overwhelming, and I know you've probably got goals in life. Maybe you want to meet attractive women, you want to have a relationship, you want to get a girlfriend, maybe you want to get married, who knows? Maybe you want to start making some money. You want to make a lot more money. You want to become financially free. Most of us want to become financially free. Maybe you want to get in shape. And like I said, maybe you have all those goals. I have some help for you. The very first thing I want to say is check out the link down below. $7 for the first month, Bulldog Mindset membership. That is the place to get video content on all this stuff and to help you define your goals. We talk specifically in there about each one of these goals, how to define those goals, how to make them very, very clear, and how to start taking steps so you don't procrastinate. You actually start making movement towards those goals. Having accountability, having other people, other men who are also on this path, that is the most helpful thing. It's the most helpful thing in my life. I guarantee you it's the most helpful thing is accountability. You have to have one of my good friends calls a forcing function, a human forcing function, something that is making you actually go and do the thing. So check it out. I think you're going to find that there's a huge, huge value in there for helping you to solve the problem that you're facing right now of being stuck in life. This is the one thing that I can guarantee you, if you start doing the Bulldog Mindset membership videos and you get involved in that community, you will absolutely get unstuck, because you're going to see guys that are running marathons. You're going to see guys that are building businesses and making making millions of dollars and guys that are having success with women and dating and all this stuff who were losers and were in worse position than you are right now. It's not your fault, but you need to have some kind of solution for that. So if you want to get unstuck, again, like I said, set a goal. That's a key thing. And I would love to help you with that. Like I said, join the membership. You can try it out. Even if you don't like it, hey, so what? You can cancel it. It's not a big deal. Now, for those of you guys that want to take it to the next level and you really want some really in-depth help with this, especially the financial freedom stuff, I do have a program. It's called The Well That Never Runs Dry. Email me and make the subject line, I want to dig a well, and I will send you more info on that. I open up some slots from time to time in this program because it's still in beta at the time of recording this video. But if you guys that stayed on to the end of this video, if you're really, really serious about getting some direct help with me where I'll work with you to create a financial freedom plan and to actually learn how to build a business and do real estate investment and to actually get there and become financially free in 5 to 10 years, email me. The subject line, I want to dig a well.